everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is I, Fonz the Falcon. Thank you so much for checking out another video here. Now, it's been quite a little bit since I did a long-form video on here, but it's a good one because it is about my New York Knicks. And it's kind of a random one that I started doing here, and I figured to make a video out of it. But I'm going to cut to the chase on what this is. In honor of my New York Knicks making the 2026 NBA Finals, and also being the 250th anniversary of the United States of America, because I'm a friggin' patriot, I decided to write down and name 250 New York Knicks. Now, with some clarification, it's in no particular order from 1 to 250. I literally went on my laptop and just typed in 250 Knicks. Now, the beginning portion, the good portion of it, is guys that I grew up watching. From like 2000 to what we see now in 2026, I did try to avoid current Knicks players. That wasn't until like the latter part of this where I just couldn't think of anybody anymore that I ended up starting naming not only current Knicks now, but guys who are in the NBA that used to be Knicks, like Julius Randle and etc. But then I got to the point where, like, in literally the back half, like, I ended up having to go the route of the 90s players that, like, I've heard about, I've seen highlights here and there, and even some old school Knicks, some legends of the past. So, but still, 250 Knicks. I did write them down, and I'm gonna share them with you guys again in no particular order. It's just guys that came off the top of my head in the first part, and I just kept writing them down. So let's just get into it and follow along, because I spent a lot of time doing this. Number 1, David Lee, my personal favorite New York Knick. Number 2, Chris Duhon. Number 3, Jerome Jordan. Number 4, Langston Galloway. 5, Shane Larkin. 6, Jason Smith. 7, Ronaldo Balkman. 8, Eddie Curry. 9, Stephon Marbury. 10, Jamal Crawford. 11, Quentin Richardson. 12, Keith Van Horn. 13, Penny Hardaway. 14, Allen Houston. 15, Jerome James. 16, Earl Barron. 17, Mohamed Sen. 18, Czech Sam. 19, Anthony Roberson. 20, Bill Walker. 21, J.R. Giddens. 22, Eddie House. 23, Al Harrington. 24, Jeremy Lin. 25, Landry Fields. 26, Andy Routens. 27, Ronnie Turiaf. 28, Amari Stoudemire. 29, Carmelo Anthony. 30, Chauncey Billups. 31, Tyson Chandler. 32, Quintel Woods. 33, Charlie Ward. 34, Lou Odmondson. 35, Derek Williams. 36, Joakim Noah. 37, Derrick Rose. 38, Jason Kidd. 39, Chris Copeland. 40, Wilson Chandler. 41, Danilo Gallinari. 42, Zach Randolph. 43, Michael Sweetney. Number 44, Kurt Thomas. 45, Tim Thomas. 46, Rasheed Wallace. 47, Nazir Muhammad. 48, Cole Aldridge. 49, Clay Anthony Early, and 50, Ron Baker. 51, Trevor Ariza. 52, Malik Rose. 53, Nate Robinson. 54, Steve Francis. 55, Channing Frye. 56, Jalen Rose. 57, Reggie Bullock. 58, Damian Dotson. 59, Mo Harkless. 60, Iggy Brasdikis. I hope I got that right. 61, Bojan Bogdanovic. 62, Tony Douglas. 63, Jordan Hill. 64, Tracy McGrady. 65, Chris Wilcox. 66, Jared Jeffries. 67, Larry Hughes. 68, Marty Collins. 69, J.R. Smith. 70, Iman Shumpert. 71, Ricky Lido. 72, Quincy Acey. 73, Travis Ware. 74, Lance Thomas. 75, Dikembe Mutombo. 76, Antonio McDyess. 77, Michael Doliak. 78, Latrell Sprewell. 79, Marcus Camby. Number 80, Othelia Harrington. 81, Clarence Weatherspoon. 82, Anthony Carter. 83, Roger Mason. 84, Derek Brown. 85, Sean Williams. 86, Sheldon Williams. 87, Josh Harrelson. 88, Steve Novak. 89, Baron Davis. Number 90, Mike Bibby. 91, Ronnie Brewer. 92, James White. 93, Kenyon Martin. 94, Raymond Felton. 95, Torrey Murray. 96, Shannon Brown. 97, Pablo Prigioni. 98, Samuel Dallenberg. 99, Kyle O'Quinn. 100, Kevin Serafin. Need a water break here. Let's get back into it. 101, Justin Holiday. 102, Trey Burke. 103, Michael Beasley. 104, Kevin Knox. 105, Enos Kanter. 106, Kadeem Allen. 107, Mario Hezonja. 108, Emmanuel Mudiay. 109, Nerlens Noel. 110, Kemba Walker. 111, Cam Reddish. 112, Solomon Jones. 113, Dan Gadzuric. I hope I got that right. 114, Robin Lopez. This was at the point where, like, I was starting to just name some role players, just kept naming them and naming them and naming them. This is where we get to this point also. 115, Timothy Mozgov. 116, Anthony Randolph. 117, Darko Milicic. 118, Sergio Rodriguez. 119, Bino Udrih. 120, Jose Calderon. 121, Alexei Zved. 122, Andrea Bargnani. 123, Jeremy Tyler. 124, Ron Artest, or Meta World Peace. 125, Chris Smith. 126, Earl Clark. 127, Shandon Anderson. 128, Jared Jack. 129, Courtney Lee. 130, Ramon Sessions. 131, Willie Hernan Gomez. 132, Frank Ntilikina. 133, Alonzo Trier. 134, Wesley Matthews for 2 games. 135, John Jenkins. 136, Henry Ellenson. 137, Fred Jones. 138, Noah Vonleh. This is the point where I was naming guys that are still in the NBA that were former Knicks, and some that are thrown in there that aren't in the NBA anymore. 139, DeAndre Jordan. 140, Julius Randle. 141, RJ Barrett. 142, Emmanuel Quickley. 143, Luke Cornett. 144, Precious Achiuwa. 145, Dennis Smith Jr. 146, Evan Fournier. 147, Aaron Aflalo. 148, Kristaps Porzingis. 149, Sasha Vujacic. 150, Alec Burks. 151, Daquan Jeffries, and 152, Shake Milton. And we keep going. 153, Jericho Sims. 154, Dante DiVincenzo. 155, Malachi Flynn. 156, Obi Toppin. 157, Jacob Toppin. 158, Dylan Windler. 159, Isaiah Hartenstein. 160, Ryan Archidenakio. 161, Tim Hardaway Jr. 162, Quentin Grimes. 163, Matt Ryan. 164, Matt Barnes. 165, Bobby Portis. 166, Elfrid Payton. 167, Wayne Ellington. 168, Marcus Morris. 169, Taj Gibson. 170, Theo Pinson. 171, Norvel Pell. 172, Jonathan Bender. 173, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. 174, and I'm not going to get this correct, Mindauskas Kuzminskis. I am sorry if I got that wrong. I might not be a real fan after that one. 175, Chasten Randall. 176, Brandon Jennings. 177, Marshall Plumlee. 178, Doug McDermott. 179, Austin Rivers. 180, Charlie Brown Jr. 181, Maurice Nador. 182, PJ Tucker. 183, Delon Wright. 184, Cam Payne. 185, Marjon Beauchamp. Now, this is the point where, like, I was running out of names, former players, like even active ones, so I ended up naming half of the current roster, or some of them. So 186, Jalen Brunson. 187, Josh Hart. 188, Mitchell Robinson. 189, OG Anunoby. 190, Karl Anthony Towns. 191, Mikal Bridges. 192, Landry Shamet. 193, Jordan Clarkson. 194, Ariel Hawk-Porty. 195, Deuce McBride. 196, Jose Alvarado. 197, Gershon Yabusele. 198, Zvi Mikalichu. I don't know if I got that right. Not even close, probably. 199, Jerian Grant. 200, Jimmer Fredette. Now we're getting in some guys that, again, I don't remember as much, but they were former Knicks, and I try to remember from highlights to 1-on-2, and a couple of current players and some other ones sprinkled in here. So this is where we're going to get good. 201, Mark Jackson. 202, Howard Esley. 203, Tyler Kolek. 204, Trey Jemison III. 205, Jeremy Sohan. 206, Pacome Diatite. 207, Mohamed Diarra. 208, Patrick Ewing. 209, Larry Johnson. 210, Rick Brunson. This is where it's going to get to the former players. Like, I really didn't watch that much growing up because I'm a little bit younger than that. 211, John Starks. 212, Chris Dudley. 213, Charles Oakley. 214, John Wallace. 215, Bernard King. 216, Walt Frazier. 217, Willis Reed. 218, Anthony Mason. 219, Kiki Vandeweghe. 220, Chris Childs. 221, Bill Cartwright. 222, Mike Woodson, also a former coach as well. 223, Trevor Keels. 224, Greg Anthony. I don't know how Trevor Keels got in there. He just popped up when I was doing this. The older players. 225, Hubert Davis. 226, Rod Strickland. 227, Earl Monroe. 228, Bill Bradley. Now, these are some D cuts here in the latter part here because, again, I was just trying to find some legends or some past players, even like the all-time leaders and whatever. 229, Dick McGuire. 230, Michael Ray Richardson. 231, Phil Jackson. 232, Carl Braun. 233, Spencer Haywood. 234, Dick Barnett. 235, Dave DeBuscher. 235, Walt Bellamy. 237, Henry Bibby. 238, Kevin McCullough Jr. I don't know how he snuck up on there. 239, Trent Tucker. 240, Harry Gallatin. 241, Ray Williams. 242, Bob McAdoo. 243, Jackie Butler. 244, Travis Knight. 245, Richard Guerin. 246, Butch Beard. 247, Demetrius Nichols. 248, Courtney Sims. 249, Marcus Landry, and 250, Ime Udoka. Yeah, this is probably the most random video I've ever done, but, you know, I love America. I love the New York Knicks. I like history of old past players, so I decided to just write down a bunch of Knicks that I remember growing up, and then it got to the point where I might have bit off more than I can chew. So I ended up kind of finding out and looking up some other players, even players that I didn't want to mention, like Patrick Ewing, because I didn't really grow up watching them. But regardless, it is my video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Who's your favorite Knick on that list? Were there some random polls? Were there some that you were like, whoa, I forgot about that New York Knick? Other than that, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love and support. Again, let's go Knicks. This is just a random video I decided to do. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day, good night, good evening when you're watching said video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Love y'all. Peace out.